Hello, my fellow Bitcoiners out there. How you doing today? Wanted to give a quick review on the, see if you can see that, the Coinkite coin card. Okay, I bought one of these a few days ago. It's pretty cool. It's got a little sliding, plastic cover that you can slide off, and then before you use it, it's really groovy. I want to give an honest review of this product as a newbie, right? The product itself is very, very cool, works great, and it's interesting. But there's a couple of things that I think you should be aware of with this product, and that is, first of all, I'm going to mention it doesn't come with a cable, right? No USB cable. It's very expensive. It's going to set you back. You're pushing over $200 with the exchange rate. The price on their website is in US dollars. So for Canadians, you're looking at $220, something like that. I forget because I paid for it in Bitcoin. So I don't know what it is exactly. I forget now, but it's over $200 Canadian for sure. So it's not cheap. No USB cable. But the problem is that the company is fragmented. You go to the website, if you look up Coldcard, then you go to Coldcard, then you go to Coinkite, and then you go to, this product. You buy the product, you read about it, you say, okay, that sounds like a good idea. There's no instructions on how to use it in an air gap mode. So what's the point of having something that's super secure unless you could use it in an air gap mode? So the other thing is that they tell you, okay, you got to use this with this software called Sparrow. So the company is fragmented, right? Why doesn't Coincard own Sparrow, or why don't they put everything under one website? They either got to buy their something, and Sparrow's a very stripped down, ugly, like 1990s modem software interface. It looks like shit. It's like an old HTML website or something, but whatever. So you got to go to Sparrow, and Sparrow says, if you download our software, you got to get this other piece of software, which is open source, called G4NPU or GNP. I'll put it in the comment in the description. I forget the name of it. GNLP4 software or something. You got to download it, and you got to verify that the download you did of Sparrow is actually genuine. Otherwise, you might be getting some hacked piece of software. Well, I downloaded this GNPLU04, whatever it is, software. I couldn't even get it to open. So, I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. And you got to be a coder or a programmer to understand their instructions on how to verify whether that Sparrow software is even any good. So that's a big barrier right there out of the gate. So you download Sparrow, and then anyway, I finally got it loaded up. I did all my words and all that kind of cool stuff. It was fun, and you put in all your PIN code and all that shit. Then I send myself some Bitcoin on this to test it out. So I send myself some Bitcoin. Of course, it doesn't show up. So I contact their customer service. I say, hey, I sent myself some Bitcoin. It doesn't show up in my coin card. What's the deal? And they say, oh, well, the guy writes me back and says something about the server, which is some weird instructions. Did you check that your private or public server on Sparrow is blah, 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 blah? So I said, what the hell is that? I go into Sparrow, and then I finally, after looking through all the tabs, there's a section under preferences, and then the second section under this, and then the third section, server. So then I click on server. Oh, okay, so there's different options for server. You click on private server, and there's no option for private server. So you can't pick up private server. Oh, I'm running out of time here. I got to finish this up quick. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's not all it's cracked up to be. I'll have to add another little short blurb on this because I'm running out of video space. I'm sorry about that. But I'll add a little extra to you. Give me a second, okay? We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. So yeah, just to continue my review on the Coldcard, you download the Sparrow software, and then you have to verify the Sparrow software by using a software program called GPG2. I had the name mixed up earlier. And then once you download that software, you've got to get into some kind of coding, and that all is Greek to me. So unless you're a coder or a techie, and you've got some serious skills, you're not going to be able to verify the software download. Second, there's no instructions on connecting to Sparrow's private server. So you're on a public server, and they tell you on the page, they tell you this, the public server is accessible to anyone. So there's no extra, confidence in this than there is in any other hardware wallet, and you're paying double or triple the price. So the company needs to be more cohesive. They got to incorporate their own software. They got to incorporate their own USB cable, right? And it's just unfortunate because the hardware itself is excellent, very cool. Love the design and the going through, scrolling, using the buttons are easy to use. This display is excellent. Has very cool, lots of security features and whatnot. But they mentioned on the bag there's green lettering. There's no green lettering on the bag, and they talk about how secure the bag it comes shipped in. I mean, who cares? Like, come on, But in any event, I'm very disappointed because this is just going into the waste bin because, it's no use to me, right? I don't know how to use it as a air gapped device, so it's no benefit. I doubt there's any refunds on it, and so I'll have to try something else. Maybe Ledger, or some other hardware wallet out there because as far as I can tell right now, there is no perfectly secure hardware wallet. They keep saying not your keys, not your coins, but if you can't have a secure hardware wallet, then there is no security for Bitcoin. You got to basically just leave it on the exchange and trust them to air gap it for you. That's the only solution I can see. So anyway, sorry it's not a positive review, but just a little disheartening for a newbie Bitcoiner that wants to move forward. And, don't get me started on having your own node and all that stuff. I mean, come on, just a newbie old guy that's thinking, hey, maybe I'll put a few dollars aside into Bitcoin and then I could give that hard wallet to my children when I leave this earth and say, here, hang on to this, and maybe it might come in handy, down the road when you want to put a down payment on a new vehicle or something. Maybe it's worth a few grand, and you give them a hardware wallet that maybe's got 0.1 Bitcoin on it or something, and then they might hang on to it for 5 or 10 years and then maybe pick it up and say, oh yeah, it's got 10 grand on it or something. I don't know what that would be worth. Down the road might be worth something for them. And I thought it was a cool idea, and I love the idea of Bitcoin, and that's why I wanted to get a decent hardware wallet solution that would be hack proof. And from what I can tell, there is nothing that's hack proof at this point. So you're basically at the mercy of people that are far smarter than I am, that have people that can probably simultaneously hack a whole bunch of shit if they wanted to. And so it's a little discouraging, but who knows if things change and I get a better solution, or somebody knows a better solution, let me know in the comments. Maybe you can recommend a better product that's cheaper, because this one is just, it's unfortunately, I just basically wasted $200 on something that I'm not going to be able to use. So thanks a lot for watching. Hope you have yourself a great day. Take care now. Bye-bye.